Hello and welcome to Preconcilia Catholic, a channel dedicated to those of us who've walked away from the Vatican II sect and are discovering and learning more about what happened to Christianity, and in particular what happened to the one true church, or the Roman Catholic Church, and the other rites after Vatican II. So in this video, I re-upload a video from another YouTuber that covers the very salient and important subject of the third secret of Fatima and its contents, and covers the testimonial of cardinals and other Vatican insiders who were privy to its content, or privy to those who were. This video is edited. I did edit out a testimonial from a pro-Vatican II cardinal, just to add clarity, because his testimonial was basically seemingly used as an opportunity to promote the heretical content of that council and muddied the waters, and I didn't want to give scandal by promoting that. So I hope you enjoy this video. You can find the original on YouTube, and if you want in-depth and exhaustive information as to what happened around Vatican II and the Catholic Church, I couldn't recommend highly enough Most Holy Family Monastery's YouTube channel, and which is vaticancatholic.com, and also their website, which is, I think, called endtimes.video, for anyone who wants an incredibly exhaustive resource and very honest and very straightforward deep dive into the history of what's happened, with excellent references and theological comparison. Here's the video, and I hope you enjoy and find it informative, and I'll see you again on another upload, hopefully with some more original material.
Sister Lucia, the young child whom Mother Mary appeared to in Fatima, was given 3 secrets. In 1941, she revealed the first 2 secrets at the request of the local bishop at the time, but the 3rd secret she was hesitant of revealing, as she was unsure whether God willed it or not, so she chose not to reveal it. However, in 1943, Sister Lucia fell very ill, and the bishop ordered her to put it into writing. Lucia obeyed and wrote the secret down and sealed it in an envelope, not to be opened until 1960, when it will appear clearer. However, when 1960 finally came, the Vatican issued a press release stating that it was most probable the secret would remain forever under absolute seal. It was only until the 26th of June 2000, 40 years after the date where it was meant to be released, where the Vatican published the 3rd secret, a vision of the Holy Father and other religious walking up a steep mountain, passing through a city of ruins, where at the top they got shot by a group of soldiers. However, critics claim that this text released by the Vatican is not the real 3rd secret, or at least not the full secret. Their reasons based on the following. First is Lucia writing it on 1 sheet of paper, where the text of the 3rd secret released by the Vatican is handwritten on 4 sheets of paper. Father Joaquin Alonso, official Fatima archivist for 16 years, reports in his book that Lucia tells us that she wrote it on a sheet of paper. Another reason is because of indications that the 3rd secret was written in the form of a signed letter to the Bishop of Liera, and the text of the 3rd secret released by the Vatican is not written in the form of a letter. So if what was released by the Vatican in 2000 was not the real 3rd secret of Fatima, then what is the real 3rd secret? Many closely associated with Fatima and the Vatican have spoken on what the real essence of the last secret is. Cardinal Sciappi, who read the 3rd secret and was personal papal theologian to Popes John XXIII, Paul VI, and John Paul II, said, "In the 3rd secret it is foretold, among other things, that the great apostasy in the Church will begin at the top." In 1984, Bishop do Amaral, the Bishop of Liera Fatima, made a declaration that the secret of Fatima speaks neither of atomic bombs, nor nuclear warheads, nor perishing missiles, nor SS-20s. Its contents concern only our faith, the Catholic faith. To identify the secret with catastrophic announcements or with nuclear holocaust is to deform the meaning of the message. Reverend Dr. Gamor Adepour attended the Second Vatican Ecumenical Council between 1962 and 1965, was shown a copy of the 3rd secret. Missing from the Vatican's explanation, he said, was a portion of the secret that predicted the fall of the modern Catholic Church. Nevertheless, Father de Boer said the main impetus of the original secret he viewed over 35 years ago was a prediction by the Holy Virgin that there would be mainly an unbelievable total doctrinal and moral spiritual collapse of the establishment Catholic Church, something Vatican officials are not going to admit, he said. If we look back, the only big news in the Catholic Church in 1960, the year the Blessed Virgin told Sister Lucia to reveal the third secret to the world, the big news was the founding of the Vatican II Council and the reformation of the Catholic Church. It is for these reasons why many believe that Vatican II is the likely fulfillment as to what is predicted in the third secret.
So I re-uploaded this video from another YouTuber. I did edit out the account of Cardinal Odie, mainly because it adds unnecessary admixture to the obvious evidence that points to the Vatican II Council as being what was being referred to in the third secret, and his obfuscation of that, because basically he was part of that enterprise and was, while acknowledging the great apostasy rather, and some 80,000 priests or more walking away from the, at that point, heretical infiltration of the Catholic Church, he still attempts to extol the virtues of Vatican II as a genuine ecumenical council. And for that reason, I edited that out of this video, Vatican II, in the most obvious way, even using the same language to illustrate the fact, contradicted what came before it in Vatican I, that was uttered dogmatically, as most Catholics who understand this will know, and people outside the church would need to be informed of. It is not possible to reverse or contradict a dogma. The papal infallibility doctrine doesn't even allow for that, because by definition, a dogma is an eternal truth. All the Pope does in pronouncing dogma is to ratify a pre-existing teaching in the church. So all dogma have to be constituted of pre-existing teaching in the church, going back to Christ, the apostles, and the church fathers, and it has to be evidenced in that tradition. What came out of Vatican II not only was outside of the limits of those principles, but actively contradicted them even when they were established dogma in previous genuine ecumenical councils. So that's why I omitted or edited out Cardinal Odie's, if you like, testimonial about his theory as to what the third secret was.